Okay, in this problem here, we are launching a model rocket. Uh, we're up on a cliff, and we want to figure out. We know its height's given by the formula here. H of t equals negative 16t squared plus 220t plus 200, where t is the time in seconds, and the height is given in feet. Our task here is to find the maximum height of the rocket. So what we do here when we see these words maximum here in this kind of a problem, where we're dealing with this quadratic, then we know that we're talking about the vertex point. We know that we're talking about the vertex point. We can verify this because the quadratic has a negative in front of the square term, so we know it's opening down. So therefore it would go up, hit its high point, come back down. So the vertex point here is what we're looking for. If you eventually went on to calculus, then you would have other ways of handling this problem involving using the derivative. But for us here, we're just using the vertex point. So when we see that maximum, minimum, least, most, largest, smallest, pretty much guaranteed that we're going to be looking for the vertex point. So we do that. We use our formula for the vertex point, negative b over 2a. And so we plug those numbers in. We get 220, negative 220 over 2 times negative 16. And that works out to be a negative 6.875. Now that is a t, which means it's a time. So that's how long it will take to reach the maximum height. We want the maximum height, so we need to take that number and go a little further, plug it into our function here, h of t, and then we just go ahead and compute. So h of 6.875, we want to plug 6.875 in everywhere we see a t, and we compute that. It turns out that'll be 957.25. That is a height, so it's in feet, and that's what we're looking for. So we're done the problem there. Sometimes they would ask for when we'll reach the maximum height. If that's the case, then once we found this first part, we would be done. And then sometimes in some problems, you might actually see it asking both. So that's how we handle these applications here with a vertex point.